Do you have a bunch of receipts just laying around your truck that you're dreading having to write down and calculate and add up for your out-of-pocket expenses as a truck driver? Are you tired of paying somebody thousands of dollars every single year to try to keep up with your money and your revenue and your expenses, all the while you're basically still having to do most of the work for them and plug in everything in an organizer at the end of the year for your taxes? Let's get into something that's going to make you and your business operate more efficiently and smoother, save you money, and actually put money back into your pocket all at the same time. OTR on the revenue. Let's get into putting in out-of-pocket expenses, organizing receipts. Welcome back to Freight Skater Trucking, everybody. So today I'm kind of just chilling, waiting to be unloaded. So I wanted to kind of go over how you could put an expense receipt into On the Revenue, which is a trucking accounting software. If you've been watching the channel for any amount of time now, it's in my intro. I usually run a mid-video ad for it. What's up, guys? Freight Skaters back again. I got my good friend Brian Brooks with me. He's the creator of a web-based software that is a trucking accounting platform to maximize your profitability, called OTR on the Revenue.
Go to OTR.com and click the link to sign up today and get a free 30-day trial. After that, it's only $15 a month.
We've had an actual operator who's one of my best friends here at Prime Inc. He has actually developed the software. He's built it, coded it, everything, and it's made for truckers. Guys, the number one reason for your small business failing, doesn't matter what industry you're in, is bad bookkeeping. Keeping up with your revenue and your expenses. If you don't know your numbers, you don't know what you can do to be more profitable and what you can afford to be less profitable in, and which areas you need to be adjusting in as far as revenue goes. On the Revenue has got you covered. So if you guys haven't signed up yet, or you'd like to do the free trial, everything will be in the description below. Check it out. OTR on the Revenue is a must for any independent contractor, any lease operator, any owner operator out here on the road. And it's not just for Prime Inc. So today we're going to talk about receipts. So this is one of the things, obviously as truck drivers, we hate receipts. We hate paperwork. Most of us can't stand it. I'm more of a numbers guy, so I really enjoy this kind of stuff. To an extent, obviously it gets overwhelming after a while. Like right now, I've got a whole manila envelope full of receipts I've got to do. So I'm kind of sitting around and I'm like, hey man, how can I get this information to you guys so you guys can know what to do, be a little bit more organized? So my general, obviously the optimal way to do this is going to be to, every time you buy something that's not food oriented, because independent contractors, lease operators, owner operators, they all have per diem. Okay, you get an X amount per diem per day for every day that you're out on the road. So that covers your food expenses. So if it's not food, or it's not a huge, sometimes there are exceptions. Sometimes if you're entertaining a business partner or a recruiting person or whatever, you buy a big dinner or something for a group of people, group expense, that may be a little bit different. Sometimes you can get those deducted, but 9 times out of 10, it's anything that's non-food related is what you can write off that has to do with your business. So this receipt here, you're going to take a look here. This was a Home Depot receipt. We took and went and bought some tools and some stuff that we needed out here on the road. And so what we've got here is a $51.81 receipt. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you guys step by step from OTR on the Revenue to getting in there and actually putting this receipt in, saving it, and then what you can do to safeguard yourself on the back end. Okay. So God forbid you can't get into your OTR on the Revenue or whatever, and you need to send your CPA copies of receipts. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So like I said, the optimal way to do it is to enter it in immediately as soon as you buy something. You want to purchase it, bring the receipt out, put it in on the Revenue, and do this whole process immediately. Well, sometimes we get in a rush. We can't do that, right? So we come out, we take the receipt, we've got it, and we just throw it to the side or whatever, or it goes in our little cubby hole in the dash or in the glove box, and you forget about them. And the next thing you know, you've got, like me, 150 of them you've got to do. So we've got this one here, and I'm going to show you guys what to do. If you do not have the time to do them, I would recommend go ahead and put them in a manila envelope, okay? When you get ready to do them, okay, you're going to want to take them out of the manila envelope. We're going to log into OTR on the revenue. So once you get into OTR, you can save the software as an icon on your phone, your tablet, or even your computer. Or you can just log into your browser and log in, because this is a browser-based software. It's not an app. There's never going to be any royalties paid to Apple or the Google Play Store. So you save it as an icon on your phone, your tablet, or log into it on your browser on your PC. And so we're going to open this up. We're going to log in. And we've got our home screen here. You're going to hit the top left little hamburger menu, and you're going to go to out-of-pocket expenses, okay? Out-of-pocket expenses, and you're going to pick the date. So this was December 10th, 2024. You're just going to tap on December 10th, 2024. Boom. It's going to automatically generate a login procedure for this expense. So you're going to go frequency one time, category. This was, I guess this would be equipment. So if you don't have anything in there, you can actually enter something in if you'd like. You're going to go to add new category. And we're going to add a category. We're going to call this equipment tools. Now, when you're doing this, you don't want a lot of crazy categories. You don't want to try to dissect everything to the molecular level. You want to kind of keep it real simple for whether you're doing your own taxes or whether the CPA, you have a CPA that's going to take your profit and loss, which OTR can generate, and you're going to send that profit and loss to them. You want it to be simple. You know, you want to have 10 to 15 categories max, something simple, you know, cash, fuel, tolls, parking fees, you know, equipment, tools, stuff like that. So we're just going to call this equipment tools. We're going to hit enter. All right, now we've got it. We're going to go back to our date, December 10th. All right, we're going to see it. We're going to select equipment and tools, and then you're going to click to upload an image. You've already taken a picture from the photo library. That's fine. You can pull it from the photo library. You can take the photo, or you can choose a file if you have it in your files on your phone. So we're going to take a photo of this receipt. We're going to use this photo. And unfortunately, right now, we don't have the ability on OTR to actually pull the numbers right off the sheet when you take the photo. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in here whatever description you want to put. We're going to put a Home Depot tools / tools, and then we're going to put the total amount, $51.81, and then you're just going to hit save. Boom, that's it. It creates a little summary down here at the bottom of that month or that year's expense. And you can also notice it right here that you have an entry in on the 10th of December. So it's super simple, guys. Every single receipt that you do, you're going to see for each month, it's going to have a current month's expense total. And you're going to be able to find those expenses at a glance, you know, just the little screenshots of each expense right down there at the bottom. After you've got your receipt entered into OTR, okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take, this is what I do. I'm just showing you guys what I do. I will take and literally write on the receipt, app. So I know you can write OTR, whatever the case may be. And I know I said it wasn't an app, but for some reason it looks like an app on your phone, so I just write it down. But I put an app and a check mark, so I know I've already entered it into OTR. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a picture of the receipt right here. And we're going to crop it. Just get the basic information in there. And I know this thing looks crumpled up. It's terrible looking. All right, so you're going to save that right there. Now what you're going to do is after you've taken and cropped that receipt and everything, you've got all the information outlined in the receipt. It's just the receipt. Hit your share button on your phone. Go to your Google Drive. If you don't have a Google Drive account set up, it's free. You get X amount of gigabytes, you know, per account for free. Set up a Google Drive. Tap your Google Drive to share it to Google Drive. Now, you're going to have to get in here and you're going to have to set up folders, 2024 expenses, 2023 expenses, whatever the case may be, whatever year you're working on. You're going to tap folder from my drive. Mine is going to say 2024 DLHF business deduction receipts, Deadman's long haul freight. So you're going to tap on that and and you're going to hit save here, and then you're just going to upload it. Now, if you have to access that, okay, if you have to access those receipts, say you've got your CPA that you are dealing with, you are using your own CPA, you're going to go back into Google Drive, and they say, hey, look, I need all your expense receipts from 2024. Well, OTR, it would be kind of tough to have to go through there and actually send them out from there, whereas you can go straight to Google Drive and you can actually share the entire folder right to your CPA. The point of putting your receipts in OTR is because OTR actually keeps track of them. The software will actually automatically subtract and add your expenses and revenue. So at the end of the year, you have an itemized line for your profit and loss. So it actually helps keep up with everything. You're not sitting there with a calculator doing everything. OTR does it for you. So guys, hopefully that's going to be a win for you guys, because it definitely helps for me, saves a lot of time and money and effort at the end of the year. Once you're actually through with the receipt, you've got it uploaded to OTR on the revenue. You've got it uploaded to Google Drive. You want to have a separate manila envelope. You've actually got 2024 receipts right here, and it's marked already in the app. And I like to keep a small, like, briefcase style file organizer to keep these in, so it kind of keeps up with year-to-year things. Some of you might want to file a cabinet. You can do it however you want. Organization is key, though. That's the biggest thing. The reason I like this little briefcase organizer is because, I mean, you can literally just set it behind the seat, and it's not in the way of anything. It's a nice, tight little thing. So thank my wife for that. She's the one that picked that out. So me, I would probably we need a file cabinet. So, but that actually worked out really, really well. So OTR is very, very useful for the independent contractor, lease operator, owner operator. There's so much to keep up with. You can keep up with your maintenance, out-of-pocket expenses. It'll estimate your settlement at the end of the week based on with the trips and the fuel entries that you've entered in. You can take every single payroll settlement, whether you are at a company like Prime and you're leased onto a carrier, they handle your payroll settlements, or you have an outside payroll agent that handles your payroll. You can enter in those settlements, and it'll help you create a profit and loss at the end of the year. It'll show you charts. You can enter in your monthly bills. There's also support on here. There's extra videos from the OTR YouTube site, which all these links will actually be down in the description. Brian's actually got a YouTube site up for it. And we have a website and a Facebook site. You can take and add and alter, update your fixed and variable costs per week. So when you're estimating your settlement, it'll automatically have that. There's so much. And there's also an affiliate program for you guys sharing this information out to other people to be able to get them on board with OTR. So guys, it's very, very important to keep up with your numbers. Doesn't matter what type of business you're in, but trucking especially. And I know a lot of truck drivers are going to say, well, it's not that important, because I have a CPA that does this. Well, anybody that's been out here long enough knows that CPA is going to send you an organizer at the end of the year. You're going to have to plug all these numbers in. Most of the time, down to your revenue, your fixed cost, variable cost, fuel, all this stuff. So if you have a CPA that will allow you to just mail your receipts in a trash bag or an envelope and just send them to them, you don't have to do anything. Well, that's great. But guess what? You're going to end up paying for that a lot. So with OTR on the revenue, $15 a month, that's never going to change. And you actually get kickbacks for actually doing the affiliate program. So you can actually sign up for OTR on the revenue for free right now. And if you're having issues or whatever, you can reach out to Brian or myself, and we'll be happy to help you guys, man. If you need some troubleshooting, you're having issues with doing something, or you don't quite understand what's going on, and if you have a specific need or want or idea, you can actually reach out to me or Brian, and we can pass that idea along so we can actually try to get it updated in the system, in the software, to help you guys a little bit better. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped. This is keeping it in touch with your revenue and your expenses and your fixed and variable cost will make you a more profitable operator in the long run. I know numbers are aggravating. I know paperwork's aggravating, and it's so easy to just say, hey, we're going to pay this guy $3,000, $4,000 a year and just let him deal with it. But guys, do you really want to pay that kind of money for somebody to handle your money? Like, it doesn't really make sense to me when you can actually take a few minutes a day and keep up with everything you need to keep up with. Let's be honest. I'm sitting here in a parking lot waiting to get unloaded, and I have nothing to do. So why not keep up with the numbers? So, guys, Till the next one, stay safe. God bless. OTR on the revenue is going to be your revenue and your business's best friend. Check it out today, and all the links in the description below. If you like the video, you like the content, don't forget to like, sub, and share. Get that information out there so it'll help somebody else. Until the next one, guys, stay safe. God bless. Freight Skater out.